game even?
No.
Have you even opened it?
Yeah. No.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, get your own damn wine then.
Hello, and welcome to Do's and Tamriel.
Now I look like a bitch. Start that over.
Hold on. I don't even know what episode this is.
35 according to
Episode
YouTube.
35. Oh, I gotta readjust the chat now. Hello, and welcome to Do's and Tamriel, episode 35. I am Scarydrew, and here with me is Scarydoo.
Nobody's counting the episodes. It's okay.
Well,
I'm joking.
YouTube is.
Oh, well, yeah,
and,
but
and
like...
Do's and Tamriel is.
But I don't think anyone else is super concerned if we're just like, episode 30, your mom.
The next episode. We should start doing that every week. Just say, hello, and welcome to Do's and Tamriel, the next episode. I like it.
The next installment of Do's and Tamriel. Season Do.
Let me, actually, I forgot to turn the game sounds just a scotch for... Well, I turn them up to do the /loot at the end of every episode, so I gotta remember to turn them back down.
You literally turned them up just so you could say you were going to turn them down just a scotch.
That is not.
I
do like using the word scotch, and too many people don't believe me that that's a real word, but it is in fact a real word. And I'm glad that Ramp just mentioned us on Twitter so that I can remember to actually mute that.
Oh.
If I can remember how.
Ramph cannot join today. He was tweeting, so I was like, is this going to be one of those...
Well, he's a nurse, so he probably has a lot of downtime on his phone.
That's basically
I don't want to say a lot of downtime because nurses get busy AF, but, okay, notifications, and turn off the Twitter notifications. Well, this show's starting off tawdry as ever.
Tawdry?
You're not even in the
game
game
yet. I have to blow my nose really bad, but, like, you started the show like you do without warning, so now...
No, that was, like, my favorite ever, catching you off guard, because I was like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, I'm ready to go and everything. I had said it a couple times, like, all right, I think we're all ready, we're all set, and then I'm like, are you even in the game? You're like, yeah, and then you looked at the launcher, you're like, no, and then I just started the show.
Yeah, but I have to blow my... Also, I wasn't wrong when I was like, well, get your own wine and blah, 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 because I had to go get some stuff together before the show
No,
while
I know,
you got it ready.
I know.
But then you do all the work to get it ready, so...
Fair enough, but it's not that much work, especially now that there was...
I wrote a haiku!
Oh, that haiku was amazing, by the way.
It was beautiful.
Check out @_burials.
Here, I'll read it while I'm on a load screen.
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect.
I'm on a load screen, so I'm not
I'm on a load. I'm on a load. That was hilarious.
People be favoriting my haiku and yeah, got some favorites. Okay, here's my haiku. I wrote it just for Do's and Tamriel. I do not like pants, but for Do's and Tamriel, I'll wear the damn pants. It's true. And then Ramph pointed out that I don't have to wear pants because you can't tell.
You were so irritated by your own haiku, and let me tell you why.
Why was I irritated by it?
Because you said, here's my haiku, and at that exact moment, your character logged in, and when you log in, you're in the skeleton polymorph.
Yeah, because
and cool. So but it puts on the skeleton polymorph right when you log in, and so there was this huge screaming, right when you said, here's a haiku, and then you yourself, your character, was like, no!
I'm gonna look forward to revisiting that later. Let's kill this asshole.
Okay, yeah, let's get going with this show.
This is the show. God, my haiku is still part of the show.
I meant with as far as the gameplay part of it.
As far as killing things?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Ramph had pointed out that I don't really have to wear pants, which people have noted before because it cannot be seen. Okay, two things. One, I really don't have a strong sense of shame.
Come back in the store.
I don't really, I don't have a lot of embarrassment. Underwear covers enough. I don't really care. But also, primarily, I do because it's going to be the one time that I get up for something. I mean, we've gotten up before, you know.
Yeah.
People have seen Drew on my webcam walking by as he gets up to pee while he leaves me to talk or whatever. It happens.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, like, that's pretty, yeah, he's just like, all right, take over for a minute. And you know what? That happens. And so, you know, there's that risk that I'll have to get up and you'll be subjected to that.
Sometimes you just got to drop a standard.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to drop pants. But that's not what kind of channel this is. you have the internet. Figure it out. All right.
I had read something that somebody made some sort of mildly pornographic video game just to spite Twitch because they have like certain rules against it or something. I'm probably getting the story horribly wrong, but I feel like it had something to do with that.
Was it on Vice? Did they use words like muff? I'm just wondering. Did I nail Vice just now?
So we left off last week. We were
Sorry.
We were in Fort Morvunskar here in northern Eastmarch, and the reason for that is that King Yoren's brother was striking back 10 years after not getting the throne himself and being exiled from I want to say Whiterun, but I know it's not. Windhelm, thank you. I say thank you to the map. And so, hold on here, don't kill that guy. Oh well. So here we are to kill Warlord Holskar there, and that was pretty quick and easy.
That really was
Get
the
into his
easiest kill we've
strongbox,
had in here.
and that's because we are trying to. It started in again. I want to say Whiterun. God dang it! What was the name of it? Windhelm. Jesus
I
Christ!
can't even hear it because
I'm
my
off today.
brother's hot. Shout out to my brother who still has my headphones.
I know, right? No, it had nothing to do with sound. It's the city. I was looking on the map. And here we have Nirnhilde, the Queen of Nords.
Nirnhilde.
Queen of the Nords. I come to you from Sovngarde.
That's so
The relics you took from that
so,
strongbox were
and it's
stolen from the
Nirnhilde,
royal
and that's
tombs
just
in
so very
Fort
Scandinavian of
Morvunskar.
her.
I say Nirnhilde
It's not
just because I said it wrong, and so I am doing that thing like when you trip and you're like, I meant to do that.
like
So-
Batley for Mirakus Castle.
So these are relics from the strongbox that were the relics from the strongbox were stolen from the royal tombs underneath Fort Morvunskar. So we're gonna have to go ahead and put those back, I'd imagine.
Return the relics
So,
to their rightful
yeah,
places
you'll
in the
remember
tombs below,
in
of course.
Windhelm,
What else would you do? with it?
they were having a
Accomplish
big
this
10-year
task,
celebration
and
to
I shall forever
celebrate
be
10
in your
years
debt.
of Yoren's kinghood, if you will, kingship, and his reign. And yeah, we'll return
Meet
the
me
relics to the
behind this
tomb.
building, at the
And
entrance to-
of course, we found out that there was the... Ooh, I can't remember the name of the group. Do you remember, Do? I know. I thought there was a chance.
Okay, again.
But they were sympathizers or followers or whatever
Barracks are
of
clear. How did you
Yoren's
fare
brother,
against
which I also
Halskar?
can't remember his name. And then they were looking to rig the games that they were having at the celebration in order to win a close encounter with the king and then try to assassinate him. We took care of that, but then we found out that Yoren's brother's people, he's attacking Fort Jorvinskar, so that's where we're at now.
So basically, Game of Thrones happened.
This is the Nords, so yes, it'll be a little bit Game of Thronesy.
I still don't think Jon Snow is dead, and I don't even watch the
That's how
show.
they surprised us.
I'm just
Is
saying.
there something here about their
That's
truth?
all.
This old-sacred side
You
of the
know
story
nothing,
was
Jon
once something
Snow.
from
All I
inside
know
the
is that I
world.
don't think he's dead, and also the Red Wedding was a cool
Actually
scene.
signed
Yes.
That's pretty much
Yes.
what I got.
That means the Skald King's
I
traitorous
still
brother has
hold my
returned.
nose.
Just so
Alright.
you know. Skyrim's royal family and the honored
Completed, blah
servants
blah blah blah. Orders, blah,
The fort was built to protect the crypts.
Well, you did a terrible
They had
job of
precious
protecting the
relics to be
crypts if the
sure,
fort
but
was built
nothing to
specifically
make
to
these
protect the
brigands risk
crypts.
so much.
Hey, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
There you have
Welcome
it.
to the stream.
Thievery and desecration.
So there was a little bit of dues news. So mostly what we covered last week.
Return these items.
By that I
Make
mean
sure
Monday,
everything is all right.
because we
The
were a little late on that.
entrance
But I missed what the dialogue here was here. Desecration, still these orders. Okay, we were heading in that direction anyway, so let's go ahead and
We'll handle things up here. Woman.
Let's go
What
ahead
woman?
and Slags is tweeting, and he better haul his ass into the chat immediately.
Our beloved queen was
Because
Queen-
don't tweet at
Queen-
me
Queen-
and not be in the chat.
Queen Nirnhilde.
Like Brunhilde.
Yes, Queen Nirnhilde was actually killed by the Akaviria. God dang it, the Akaviri 10 years ago is what Lieutenant Coruni is saying here. So
I'm not drinking that. I'm drinking Dos Equis, okay? Not Peroni.
I am
Different Mexican beer.
as you slam your cup down.
Bottle.
Whatever. I thought
I have-
bottle.
Oh, because, okay, when I make this, there's leftover beer. So I got to drink
Oh,
the beer
that's
out of the
right,
bottle,
that's right.
and then
Well,
I
follow
drink
me out
out of
here.
the cup. All right.
I am drinking red wine from last weekend.
I am less classy, and I'm drinking Chilada.
I love me some red wine.
I love me some Clamato mixed with beer, mixed with seasonings, mixed with hot sauce.
So it looks like we need to venture around to the rear of this building here, giggity. And there's a guy we can kill right there. So
Well, see,
let's
the
do
rear
that.
of this building can be seen, unlike Almalexia's rear. That's what you get, Slags, for not being here.
Yeah, and Mike, there's no way we weren't going to do a show today because we missed a week and then we missed our normal show time. So like it was really like We can't. We have to do 2 in 1 week to make up
We
for all that. So
are 2 major douches. Well, and things have settled down.
yeah,
I mean, work is always work, but it's not like, oh my god.
things today didn't necessarily settle down in the moment, but we did get to leave early. It was just like it was that Mercury
Retrograde.
I've been struggling to say it. It's a tongue twister. Mercury retrograde. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Mercury retrograde.
So here's Queen Nernhilda. So, anyways, in the Dues news, the it's just what we covered last week, except for a little bit more detail. Sure enough, the Elder Scrolls Twitter has been occasionally tweeting out GIFs and/or pictures with the hashtag Reforge Orsinium. So that is definitely more and more they're revealing little teasers to us. And the GIF that I saw was an orc looking down on the ruined embattlements of Orsinium, and it looked pretty sweet. So let's start talking about that a little bit, my thoughts are that the whole thing with Orsinium, the probably the main storyline of that adventure zone is going to be rebuilding Orsinium. What do you think?
I know very little about this, but yeah, I think that there's going to be some neat stuff. I don't know why I asked what I think, because we didn't talk about this very much, but I actually haven't been following the tweets. I've been just busy enough dealing with BS issues today that I didn't get time to look, but no, I do think it's exciting to see a new DLC coming out and stuff. I really want to play the game more and really should, but I am a lazy person, which is why Mike in chat saying that we are machines is hilarious. Hi, Grim Jogo, you made it, by the way.
Hey, Grim Jogo.
Welcome. But
Full house today.
What?
I said we got a full house today.
Well, I know, and I know Slag's ass is on Twitter, so he'll be here eventually when he gets some food, yogurt, whatever.
You're a little behind on the chat there. Slags is here.
Oh, hey, Slags. Oh, hey, there he is.
Yeah.
I saw Grim Joe go. Oh, he's the one that said Grim's here. I thought that was Mike.
No.
I alt tab too fast. But yeah, I'm excited for the new DLC. It's nice and timely.
Mike is saying, I want to sack Orsinium as Ebonheart or Aldmeri Dominion hell with rebuilding.
Oh.
He wants to destroy it more. Raise them to the roof.
Pummel it, Mike.
Get it? Like raise the roof, except for raise like R-A-Z-E. Ha! Where are you, by the way? You're nowhere near me.
I'm on a load screen.
Oh, then I will not leave this area. So,
yeah, there's that.
I guess
went through that door, but
more specifically, my question is not. I mean, it's pretty clear that that's going to be the focus, is to rebuild Orsinium. Do you think that it's going to physically rebuild it? Like in World of Warcraft, they had a little while where they, I forget which area, but it was where there was a damaged city, and then as you did the quest line, the landscape changed, which is always fun.
That sounds extremely cool.
Yes, it does.
I have
your
no fucking idea.
Oh, your mic cut out there for a second.
Oh, weird. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I heard the first part. What was the second part?
Oh, I said as far as my opinion goes, I don't remember if this was
you said
first
it sounded really
part,
cool, and then the second part.
Oh, I think that sounds extremely awesome. Do I think they're going to do it? I have no idea. I have no predictions on this. You know, I'm not
because in the GIF, the orc was looking down on, smashed down walls. Think of like in Cyrodiil when you bust a wall down.
Why do I do a show on this game without knowing what the hell is ever going on?
Well, that's what I'm here for. You're there for public relations.
I alt tab to the chat more often than you.
Yeah, exactly. So let's jump down here and do these. Yeah, place the cup on the ornate altar. That's the wrong altar, apparently. Oh, and there's an enemy. So I guess more of my question is, I wonder what that's going to do with phasing, because that's. I was telling you the other day, dude, that
this chamber contains the remains of the
that there's already been an issue since the game's beginning with phasing. If you've completed a part of the quest, think of in Balfoyen, when at the very end, spoiler, where you rescue either the docks or the fort, and if you do that, then someone trying to go back and help you who has already done that will be phased out. But I don't really hear a lot of complaints about that anymore, and I wonder if it's because it's not that big of a deal. Like, yes, it's annoying when it happens, but how often does it come up? Or if it's just that it's never going to change and people are just kind of resigned to the fact that that's a thing. I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
I don't know because honestly, it could go the way of a lot of things where they're really receptive and quick to deal with those issues and don't want a repeat
Well,
of those,
like
or
I
it
said,
could go
that's
the
been
way of the
since-
load screen. I don't know.
Well, because it's been since the beginning of the game, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
definitely not something they're
Well,
like.
I guess what I mean is, are they going to account for that in new development? One would hope. I
Put
mean,
the
I
cup
don't
on
know.
this altar. This was the one, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
But I guess, that's what I'm asking. Like, I mean, I would hope with new development they do take that into account. Will they? I don't know. The loads. That's what I was saying about the load screen. Like, that's still an issue. I know it hasn't been since the beginning of the game. Now you have this new issue. I have no idea. I mean,
Well, because I'm thinking
I
that.
hope so.
Yeah.
And
'cause-
I like the idea, and I mean it's obviously doable. I mean, I know World of Warcraft is a really different game, but
Well, it's gonna have a lot of what ifs, and by that I mean, are they gonna do the level scaling?
yeah, like why are you
and
asking me?
then-
Why don't you friggin' ask them? I'm just kidding.
Uh,
I'm just joking. Obviously.
and if they do the level scaling, then that might be less of an issue because everybody can scale to whatever level they need to, and they can all get it done, and there won't really be an issue of, hey, I need my friend to help me out in here, but they're phased out or whatever.
right, because that's
It's going to
it's
be
a
interesting to
pain in
see
the
how
ass.
they do it. But I would really like to see, as you complete quests, as you do help the orcs rebuild Orsinium, you actually see that in front of you, a physical rebuilding of Orsinium.
Here's a better poem than mine.
It's gone for me now, but go ahead and read it if you...
Oh, it's already gone for me too.
Okay,
It
we
wasn't
should have
that
read it
great.
because
it wasn't that. Oh,
there's several
yeah.
pages and it's going to lead us to the answer of what to do with this.
Oh, wait,
But we'll
no.
just make guesses because I don't feel like reading all these. So, it looks awesome. The GIF that they posted looked fantastic. It looked really cool. It got me excited. This is the one I've been really excited for anyways, is Hrothgar. I was excited for Imperial City, but I wasn't really PvPing much at the time. But then, of course, I got back into PvP. There's, nice, two-handed increase. And so that actually ended up being fantastic timing that I just got a blast out of Imperial City. Though I haven't really been playing much Elder Scrolls because I just got NBA 2K16 and been playing the crap out of that on my World Champion Golden State Warriors. Thank you very much.
Still playing Hearthstone.
Yes. But I did hop on the other day, not to play in Imperial City or Cyrodiil, but I had finally jumped back onto my Sorcerer that I left abandoned at level 48. I had gotten to Cold Harbor, and then I kind of stopped there, so I kind of want to get back into that character, get it to vet rank, and then, then I can start doing some more with that character. But especially with the lowered vet rank experience requirements, it's really easier to get to vet rank 16 at this point, so... But yeah, so I'm excited for Orsinium. There's no details out yet. I'm still very interested to find out if they do level scaling, if there will be active repairing of the city, how that's going to work. Because that'd be really cool. You finish all the quests, you finally complete it all, you get your achievement, and then you have the fully rebuilt Orsinium to wander around in and see what that will look like. So that'll be really cool if that's how it goes.
Which page do you think I should put here, or should I talk to her first?
Matching a torn page with the writing in the book should be
I don't know what
Well,
we're
let's
supposed
give it
to
a
do.
try, shall we?
Okay. Well, if you read the pages, which should be in your inventory in the quest.
I'll let you handle that.
Okay, well, we have a dry page. When the snow returns, so that's not the first page. A dusty page. Ficky lifted his singing blade lovemaker above it. Okay, I don't think that's the first page either. I think the damp page is the first one. Nope, it's not.
No, thank you.
We're just going to have to try them. Okay, it's the dry page.
All right, dry page.
You could read ancient Nord.
Oh, I thought we were
Yep.
placing them in order. I didn't know we were only
Nope.
placing one page. Oh, well.
Yeah, that was easy.
There you go.
I got it.
So
Woo!
the
I'm a
other
genius.
the other little bit of Dews news we also covered. It was confirmed by Elder Scrolls Online tweeting out that the upcoming holiday Crown Store items will in fact be in relation to Witches Festival. The only problem with that is I feel like that's kind of a loose, cheap method to tie it into the lore, because I can't find anything about the Witches' Festival that ties in with pumpkins. And they're essentially saying, yeah, this is, this is Witches' Festival. And it's like, well, there's nothing in any previous Elder Scrolls lore that would suggest that what you're putting in is, other than the fact that there's conjuring and summoning involved with the mages and stuff like that. So, I mean, like, there's that aspect of it, but I feel like they're just like saying, hey, there's not really a very detailed description of Witches' Festival, so we can go ahead and throw pumpkins in there related to Halloween, and nobody will know the difference. I mean, people will know the difference, but
people know.
That way they can
quote
unquote say that it's still lore friendly. Although, to be fair, it is in the fall. Even in Elder Scrolls, the holiday takes place in the fall, and pumpkins are always a fall thing, so...
Not only that, last game, I saw some pumpkins. They're in the game.
Yeah, pumpkins are definitely in the game.
So,
It's just,
I mean, I know you know that, but...
I mean, to have a pumpkin-headed costume, polymorph...
Wait. What was the recipe you got the other night? Was it... That was
I did the provisioning writ, and I got the... Oh, God, what was it? It was something mud crab mojito. Mint mud crab mojito, which was pretty funny.
That cracked me up. I thought that was really cute.
Layers of magical protection.
I could go for one of those. I don't even like mojitos, but I would try it.
Mike is saying a loose affiliation is better than none, and I agree.
Yeah.
What concerns me is how far do they take that? Because what happens in Elder Scrolls Online becomes Elder Scrolls lore. And yes, that doesn't mean they can't make up new stuff that maybe there was no records of in future games. By future, I mean future timeline.
That's true.
So previous game in the future timeline. So yeah, they've done that, and I have no problem with that. It is an Elder Scrolls game. I just don't want them to play too fast and loose in the future with that, and then all of a sudden, future Elder Scrolls games have to, well, I guess they don't necessarily have to account for it. You could just say that the records were lost, but...
So you're saying I shouldn't get a hockey mask?
Stormfist, by the way. Stormfist was the group that follows Yoren's brother. Sorry.
I repeat, so you're saying I shouldn't get to wear a hockey mask around and scare the shit out of people for Halloween?
No, that would be taking it a little too far. And if all of a sudden in Elder Scrolls 6, that's an item in the game, the hockey mask.
What if there's actual hockey in the game, though? And it's part of the Dark Anchor, and they put a little ice hockey ring.
Deserted him.
What's wrong with that?
Fildgore is also the name of the brother, so now we got all the names here.
Perhaps you can catch him
The Stormfist and
away.
Fildgore is Yoren's brother,
retrieve my mortal
and it
remains
looks
and
like
my crown.
Fildgore has desecrated Queen Nirnhilda's grave, so we're gonna go ahead and catch him before he gets away. So no, I'm not too begrudging against their tie-in with Witches' Festival. Mike's saying if they bring a Santa skin, I will lose my shit.
That's a perfect example of perhaps taking it a little bit far.
Ironically, I would be irritated lore-wise, but I would have fun with that.
That's because
could you imagine a bunch of Santas running around Cyrodiil?
That's because starting the week of Thanksgiving, Drew wears a Santa hat every day. Every time he goes in,
not the week of Thanksgiving, the day after.
The day after Thanksgiving,
not the the day after at work. So
that includes work. Okay, fine. That includes work. That includes Black Friday shopping.
I love it. I'm the holiday guy.
Yeah, he wears a Santa hat everywhere. It's really funny, and he's got like 3 of them. You have at least 2. He has one with.
I have one with.
My favorite has goofy ears.
Yeah, the goofy ears, the long
it's
the
really
goofy
cute.
From Disney. And I have one that's black with the it's red with the black instead of the white on the puffball and the border of it. And then I also have just a normal classical Santa hat.
It's cute because we're a couple of recluses. We're both pretty introverted people, and for a guy who pretty much tries to lay low and is a very flies under the radar kind of guy, it's pretty adorable to see him don these ridiculous Santa hats.
We now are gay apparel.
Oh, I'm not gonna make the very obvious
Dawn.
offensive joke. So,
God damn it.
It is really cute.
Is that you? No, that's not you.
I'm trying to find you.
Oh, I am far beyond you, and there's a sky shard here that we'll get in just a moment.
Ooh.
But I'll try to go back in this door. I can't get back in the door, so you're.
That's
gonna
cool.
have to find me.
I'll find you. I can see your crown. You're just far away.
Well, don't follow me. Follow the quest, because that's gonna lead you to me.
Okay, bye. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty cute to see. And honestly, I've been pretty indifferent to Christmas as a holiday. I don't really care. Like, I love Halloween, but I don't usually
you're
do
gonna
much
care
for
this
it
year.
anymore.
That's
What?
for sure. I said you're gonna care this
Oh,
year.
I'm gonna love it. And
Yeah,
well,
we
and
got
I
a,
enjoy Christmas with you because you're really cute about it. And
we
you get me in the spirit.
we
If I
used-
have any spirit, I don't have any spirit. I'm
we,
just a-
we used Airbnb and got 2 nights at a
I forgot it's 2 nights and not one.
It's 2 nights up in
Yes. Incline Village.
Incline Village, which is up in North Lake Tahoe. So it should be nice and snowy. It's not like full on a cabin because it's actually someone's home, and they actually have an upstairs that they live in, and then you get full access to the downstairs, and it has a full wraparound balcony on the upstairs, but the guest has full access to the balcony. So, Airbnb, you're renting out someone's house. It's kind of like Lyft. You get a ride from someone's car, so it's cheap room and board. It was only like $100 a night, which is really cheap for that area. And so I highly recommend checking out Airbnb, and we'll kill these guys again. But so that's going to be really awesome being up in the snow for Christmas, just the 2 dudes. And so we'll try and maybe take some videos or something, put it on the website or some pictures and stuff. We'll tweet
I'm
going to
force you to take terrible selfies with me for sure.
Yeah, so that's going to be a
That'll
lot
be
of
a
fun.
lot of fun. And the Airbnb people seemed really cool. They have snowshoes and stuff. And
It's October, so we can start talking nothing but holidays now.
oh yeah, I mean Target probably has all this shit.
Oh,
and
that
Costco. So leave me alone.
Oh, the Sky Shard's back here.
Oh, thank you. I see it. Thank you, dude. I completely missed it. I really did. Mike also said eggnog and rum will get you in the mood, and I completely agree. I'm so excited for eggnog.
I am a glutton. Well, okay, I'm just a glutton. But I am a glutton for eggnog. I will drink like an entire half gallon of that in like 2 days.
I'm glad.
Dude,
I've
these
known
guys
so many-
respawn really quickly. Holy
Oh
crap!
wow, no kidding. I know we just killed them. I've known so many people that hate eggnog, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can be around that kind of negativity. I don't need that in my
Right?
life.
It's delicious. What I want to do
I have
one
enough
of these
negativity.
years, one of these
myself.
days, I want to make the classic eggnog, which goes back to the 1600s, I think, where the original eggnog, you actually make it alcoholic. It's not like you take eggnog and then add alcohol to it. It's actually the way you make it has alcohol in it, and it's supposed to be pretty good. It doesn't taste like modern day eggnog, but it's supposed to be really good. It's traditional eggnog, and so one of these days I want to try that. But look, they
Slags.
respawned again. Holy crap!
Jesus
they
Christ, I'm
respawned
probably
fast.
getting my ass pummeled
Yeah,
because
I don't know why you stopped here.
because Slags made a Butterfield diet joke and I got distracted.
Buns.
He said, because you were talking about gluttony, and I don't know, he's pimping his brother's website, so I'm not sure what he was going for there, but he said double, double, W. And
stop.
then I said full stop, Butterfield diet. Full
You
stop.
did it wrong again, by the way. It's
See,
W double W.
Well, that's not what
It's
Slag
not
said.
double W.
Slag said what I said.
Oh,
Look
well,
at
you
the
both
DM
say it
chat.
wrong because double double W is 4 W's. W double W is a W and then 2 W's. So that's
See you, Grim. I hope you can make it back, but thank you for joining for a bit. Grim has to go for a little bit.
good riddance. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, no, maybe Grim Jogo.
I'm just kidding.
Grim
Go back
Jogo
to-
was probably gonna send eggnog, and now he's not.
I know, right? Oh,
Yeah,
the
so
quest
you
marker's
know
over
what?
there,
I'm
by
not the
way.
only one that fucks
We
up
gotta
the
talk to
W's.
Captain Hamar. No, I
Uh,
know. I'm the only one that gets it right.
Keisha's Lorraine.
Buns. So anyways, yeah, I'm not like upset or anything. I think that it's a loose tie-in, but it's a tie-in and it works. And I just hope they don't take it too far in the future. But they seem to be trying to skim the lines, but still keep it within that
Yeah.
lore friendliness. So that's good. Good.
They don't want to piss people off.
I'll
too.
quote Captain Hamar here and say, "Good job, Zos. Like you found a way to tie in pumpkins and make it Halloween without it being, non-canonical." So I learned that from Bob's Burgers.
Wait, couple of
Non-canon.
things. One, Slag said that Grim's going for a poo, and then he also said double
Fantastic.
do. And then also,
Double do.
I would like to know, because you were like, "Good job, Zos," and then you said you were quoting somebody. What kind of quote is "good job"? Like, who were you quoting?
This guy, he at the end of the line that I was listening to, he said, "Good job," and I was like, you know what? I'll say that about Zos. Good
It's
job,
like
Zos.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's not really a quote. That's
Oh, and there's Queen Nirnhilda.
I no
Yeah.
longer know my own brother's heart, but now I know yours. Even though Fildgor escaped with my crown and my mortal remains, You have performed a great service.
So now we got to
this day.
find the body and the crown of Queen Nirnhilda.
Okay. So you know how I've been like
You earned it. And as
talking
long as
about how we need to clean and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you want to know my secret objective and like reason for that?
Why?
I want to whip out the Halloween decorations. And
Oh, I know you said that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not a secret. I forgot.
Mm-mm.
I want to decorate for Halloween. It's
Okay,
October.
so we need another
And I can leave
quest,
them up till
which is going to
Christmas.
be right over here. So we're going to go talk to a Morvunskar soldier and hopefully get our next... oh, no,
Thanks for your help.
Lieutenant Karuni. So...
I feel like this
You
horse's
did
feet
great
should be
work
melting
today.
the snow.
with Fort Morvunskar back under our control.
You did great
Send
work
word
today.
to the king.
To quote
Let him
Lieutenant
know that the
Karuni,
tomb-
Karuni,
Yes,
you did great work
reinforcements from
today.
Windhelm
Thank
brought the
you.
news. The king has gone to Fort
So
Zoss.
we're heading to Fort Amel,
I was making
where
fun
the
of
king
you.
has gone to Fort Amel to meet with pack dignitaries. So that's our
Aw, I was
next...
making fun of you.
I know. I didn't know. I'm trying to follow the quest.
Slog's made a
We're going to get the
Nirnhilda
fort up and
pun.
running again.
By the way,
My scouts report
I'm
that
glad I
there are
remembered
still
this.
stormfish troops in
One
the
of
region.
the crown store items, and I had asked, and I didn't get an answer on Twitter, and I'm not sure. One of the crown store items is going to be a soul shriven skin, and let's see, we're going into Fort running in.
My scouts report that the stormfish
Sorry, just
are
1 second.
fortifying Cradle Crush to the southwest. We can't. It's an old oak fortress, but it hasn't been used by hostile forces in years. If only we had the troops for such an action. We're in no
Something
condition for
strange is
another
going on
battle
over
right now.
Cradle Crush.
There yonder.
Over yonder.
Something strange is going on over at Cradle Crush, but it doesn't appear that they are about to launch
Oh,
an
God damn it, Slags.
It was a good one. Slugs is being
Unusual
punny again.
sounds.
Ernie. And not pervy
Crashes
for
and
once.
moans, toppling trees.
He hasn't been too bad. He
I
only
see
talked
smoke on
about
the
poop
horizon.
once.
I
Not
know,
that
right?
bad for Slags.
So, okay, so there's a couple of polymorphs that you can get. You know, the ones that I'm sure you know you can look up on the Twitter. There's what they tweeted out and stuff, and the video of what did I say his name was? Jiggly Bear. That guy's video.
Oh, something like that. And
Yeah,
I really
he
like that
had,
username.
Yeah, he had put
Support that.
screenshots of those polymorphs, but if you click on, or if you go to ElderScrollsOnline.com, you can see for their Crown Store showcase that for the new Witches Festival Crown Store items, one of them is a Soul Shriven skin, and they categorize it. They show costumes, polymorphs, and then skins, and it's only the one. And I found that to be interesting because costumes, from what I understand, are armor. You know, it gives you a certain type of armor. For example, let me... if I can hit the right button, Jesus. So, costumes here, you'll see... They're all in the costume section. See, here's Soul Shriven skin. You can see it right here. It's not available yet, I don't think. Let me check, actually. It might be available. Costumes... let's see. Cultural garb. Adventure wear. No, I don't see that. Town and trade. Polymorphs. Yeah, see, I don't see it in the Crown Store yet. It's not supposed to be available for another week or two. But if you actually go to your user interface for your collection panel, you'll see a Soul Shriven skin is there, as well as Zivkin Augur Polymorph. Those aren't...
Oh, yeah.
no, those aren't
I see.
holiday
That
ones,
is creepy. That's cool.
What?
The Soul Shriven.
Oh, are you looking at the little thumbnail picture on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I want that.
Okay, for example. Okay, here you see
I want to look terrifying.
a costume. You'll see that I am still my same character. I just have a complete overhaul of all my gear. You know, same with the Wood Elf Vanguard. You'll see I'm the same guy in there. Now, if you do a polymorph, like the skeleton polymorph, it completely changes who you are. Whether it has gear or not, you're completely different. And then if you go back to the costume, you see, I'm back to my normal self with just the gear has changed. Now, I'm wondering, Soul Shriven skin, does that mean that it changes literally your skin, but you still wear your normal armor? So, for example, if I were to take off my... How do I take off the costume? I gotta go back in here. So, if I take off my costume, see, if I were to be wearing the Soul Shriven skin, you really wouldn't be able to see anything other than maybe like where my neck is. So that's what I'm thinking the soul-shriven skin is. It's literally a skin for your character. Your armor goes on over it. And so if you're not, if you're not wearing anything revealing, you're not even going to notice the difference, really. So if you're going to get that, I recommend Bosmer light armor because it's pretty revealing. But I haven't had that confirmed, but they did show that it was specifically a skin, which is unique to a polymorph or a costume. Even though, again, it will be in the costume panel. So that's, that's something that I found to be interesting. And if that's the case, that's a step in the right direction of, people want to be able to dye their costumes and things like that.
Where do you go? You're running zigzags like you're trying to avoid bullets in the ghetto.
You're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Hook a left around that rock.
That's where. All right.
So... that would be really neat because that's something they haven't done before where you can be able to wear your gear, your normal gear, and still have a costume on. That would be something unique, which is, a step away from being able to wear your guild tabard while, in a costume.
I don't want to kill this cute mammoth.
To dye your costumes. That's kind of in that same vein of being able to mix and match these things. Now you can mix and match a skin with your gear. So, it's something that I thought would be interesting. I can't confirm that that's exactly what that is, but that's what it seemed like to me. I'm going to open this chest here.
Please do, with the lockpicks courtesy of... I'm
sorry, I was trying to pick the lock. ESO Mustard, thank you again. And everybody can see how amazing I am at lockpicking. I almost never, I think maybe once I've failed a lockpick. I am so good at that. I do
says, there's 4 levels of soul-shriven skin you can attain.
Really?
Yeah, so maybe that's what they mean by skin, that it develops, that it changes. I don't know what that means. I'm just guessing.
That would be interesting.
That would be. That's pretty cool.
I don't know what you're talking about because there's just one soul-shriven skin, and I didn't see anything about 4 levels.
I don't know. Ask Slags. I know you're asking.
Are you talking about the soul-shriven...
Here's a quest.
There's a soul-shriven horse. We don't need to take that quest.
Saying.
Where the hell are we heading? How far
Slugs,
away
we
is
need
this?
more information. I don't know. You zigzagged out here.
I'm focused on the wrong quest. That's why. We're going in the right direction, though, kind of. Here's a bear. Let's kill this bear. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Do not touch this bear because I want to show everybody. We talked about it 4 or 5 episodes ago when you use Wrecking Blow on a bear. Watch this bear go flying hilariously. He just flops through the air.
He looks like our cat Ernie when Ernie rolls off the couch for fun.
Exactly.
Ernie.
I'm glad we got that on.
Ernie likes to roll. I keep missing completely, but it's dead anyway. Ernie really likes to just roll off the couch.
First of all, you misread that. He was saying I think there should be 4 levels of soul-shriven skin, and he said I would work my ass off to get the 4th skin.
Oh.
Waka waka.
Waka giggity Slags. Goddamn. Okay, well, sorry for the misinformation.
Waka Waka the Muppets show is hilarious. I'm sad that it lost half its viewers between episode 1 and 2.
Well, we haven't watched episode 2 yet.
No, but
we're gonna.
I heard it was actually better than the first, except for it just, it's a pretty big indicator of the potential success of a show.
I want it to do
is how much of the audience they retain between the first episode and the second.
Yeah.
And so losing half of your audience is actually not a good sign.
How do they measure that anymore? Who the hell is watching TV live?
I was just about to say, well, first of all, they account for DVR and stuff. But I will say that I don't know if that's very accurate because of that factor. That
right.
There's a mini Dark Anchor. Might as
and
well.
A Skyfart.
Yeah, I'll get that in a second. I'm doing this mini Dark Anchor.
I'm getting a Skyfart because I'm already here.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's pretty funny. If you have kids, it's kind of like, say, like Shrek, where they do make adult jokes, but they will more than likely go over your kid's head.
It was very similar to the first Muppet, not first, but the Muppets movie a few years ago, not the more recent one, which I still don't think we've seen.
No, we haven't. That's actually a fantastic point.
I forgot about that. Let's watch that.
And we can watch it.
Yeah, we should. But yeah, the Muppets movie where they came back, I think it was just called the Muppets movie. And I mean, they even did the song "Fuck You," but it was just the chickens balking it. So like
Yeah,
there
the
were a
CeeLo
lot of
Green
jokes
song.
like that. Yeah, the CeeLo Green song. So like, do it again. Do the whole song.
I'm not doing the whole song.
You didn't even do that part very well.
No, I didn't.
Just kidding.
Thanks.
It was cute. You're welcome. I love you. Hey, all I'm saying is you don't sound like a chicken. I sound like a chicken. Yeah, it was a lot of jokes like that that would pretty much fly over the head of a kid. And I agree with Mike that Piggy is an uber bitch in the show. But I mean, honestly, Piggy is always
She's
an uber bitch.
been- yeah, she's always
gets,
been
like-
like that.
She's. I liked where Kermit was like, "What can I say? I'm attracted to pigs."
Feel free to enter Fort Armor.
So I guess we're
Let's go ahead and do this quest because
There's
it's going to
no
coincide
more
with
room.
Fort Amel
And the
here.
Jarl's Keep is off limits too, of course. King
I just
Yoren and
set
the
my glass down a little
Ebonheart
harder than I
leaders are
meant to.
meeting
That's okay. I'm pretty
between
sure
the
most of this
Nords, the
episode is gonna be me,
Argonians,
like,
and the
chugging
Dark Elf
Yeah,
contingent
loudly.
that make up
sure.
the inn.
Sorry if you can
They
hear
even
that.
had to set
Oh,
up tents on the far side of
Slags wants
town.
me to do. Yeah, Kermit the Frog here.
He does a good Kermit.
Miss Piggy is kind of a bitch. Yay! That's the best I can do.
I like doing the Kermit arm wave, but I don't think you can see it very well in the video, but I'll try.
So Pog or Frig?
Hog or frig? Slag says Piggy is a slag. It's kind of Yeah, you guys nailed it.
Oh, this episode is all over the place.
I know. This is the fun kind for me because I don't have to know what's going on. I still have to blow my nose, by the way.
That's not for me to
Whole
say.
episode.
I don't even
I'm
want
sorry,
to
blow
guess.
it. Mute your mic and
Commander
blow it.
Jan might
Maybe
have
I'll
There's
to-
quest dialogue
but
going on
you'd
right
have
now.
to get
Okay,
help.
I'm gonna mute.
Whatever the king's business is, though, it must be urgent to call the various leaders of the pack together so suddenly.
Oh, and that's the end of the dialogue. But that's all right. I got
Blowing nose success achieved. Whatever. This is a nice bridge.
So yeah, I did crap.
You did a crap. Congratulations.
No, there was something I said. Oh, last episode I was listening to it, and there was 2 times that I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll talk about that a little later," and then I remembered,
Oh.
crap, we never talked about it, and something just came up like 20 minutes ago, and I was like, "Oh, I can talk about that again," because I didn't, and
Urgent message
then
from
I
the
didn't.
comrade.
Here's
I
another
was-
quest.
I'm sorry. It's
Message
probably
for
saying
you.
stupid shit.
Merrick Attaswara sent
Oh,
word.
here is the Finders Guild
He asked
quest, so
you
we
to
can
join
save
him
that
as soon
for.
as you can.
Go ahead and accept
An
it.
This one?
investigation has begun
Yes.
in
With
the
Bira?
matter of
Bira
Guildmaster
Mooresmith.
death. He's called a gathering of the Council of Province Generals at Fort Amel. You should find him at the hall there. No.
And that'll be next
Which
episode. We'll
one,
continue the guild quest lines.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Which one do you want to be my main
And from what I've heard, she's
that we're
not-
doing? Because I know we just accepted one.
It will be Victory at Morvunskar.
Okay, thank you.
And actually, we'll
Got
just
I had it. Like I said, I just needed to make it my main
Yeah.
because I get lost and then I'm like, oh god, there's 1,000 quest markers around here right now.
So don't talk to Merrick. We'll go to the white quest marker, which is also over in this area.
See, now it's a white quest marker. It wouldn't have been without your heroic help.
Filgor's troops sweep through the
Greetings,
west.
stranger. It looks like you have something.
I want to be named Wolf Sister. That's
Then by all
cool.
means, let me have it.
I'll go with Cat Sister. Friend of cats.
Excellent. The fort is back under our control, thanks to
They do a good job of
you
making all the
played
Nords
quite
look
an end
very
for yourself amongst our
Scandinavian.
soldiers,
They do.
friend. Lieutenant Koruni and
Your guy
the
looks
others
pretty
are
Nordic with his
suitably
red beard.
impressed.
Well, he doesn't
I
because
mean,
he's a high elf, but
Well, I mean, honestly though, you can't see past that stupid beard, and so with the hair and the beard, he kind of does. I mean, he's covered in
Yeah.
armor right now, but
Alexia,
there's a dialogue
I
going
would
here.
have your head on a pot.
I wasn't saying your guy was Nordic. I was saying he looks
You
kind
are
of
more
Nordic.
than my egg brother, and he's
You have the Dark Elves,
We need
the
to work together.
Argonians,
You will
and
not
the
tell me what to do.
Nords
skinny
meeting
one.
here, and they're not all getting
the
along. They're
Prince
kind of
of Skyrim.
disagreeing.
Oh,
Stop it!
how shocking!
I know.
This is the kind of behavior.
See,
that
you
got
see
us
here,
into
there's
this
a
mess in the
map
first place.
of Tamriel.
To work together to figure things out.
You can see the big middle
Yeah.
has the lake and the Imperial City in the middle of the lake there, and the river runs all the way down. And I was expecting after the dialogue another quest to be here, but I don't see one. So let's do the sleeping on the job, and then we'll wrap things up.
Lowered expectations.
What's up with this guy here?
Sorry.
Thane Jeggy Gaptooth.
A gathering, a feast, a time to drink. Who am I kidding? It's always time to drink.
Did you read what he says?
Let me come over to where you are. I see Thane Harwald.
It's the
He runs
shirtless
with
guy.
quickness. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, poor runs with quickness is being treated like a second-class citizen. The only second-class citizen
The
around
Lords
here
are
is
an
Smiter of
interesting
Slags.
people.
Just kidding.
Always drinking,
Wait, where's the shirtless
always
guy?
fighting.
What am I missing?
He's right behind
Oh,
me.
you're
I'm
over
talking
here.
to the Argonian now.
It makes
I
me
see now.
wonder what's wrong
I was
with
in the other
your
group
poor
still.
Orcthane.
He doesn't even have a gap tooth. They could have done that. Who am I kidding? It's always time to drink. That's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's Merrick. Don't talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear
where's
what I
the
said, though?
Yes.
Didn't even have gap tooth.
I know. It's kind of funny.
Bothersome.
Maybe it's ironic, like Little John, he was actually huge. Gap tooth, he actually has perfect teeth.
He's not little.
So, dude, what are your I'm just kidding.
Oh. I got excited for dinner, to be honest. Don't mess with my
Oh,
emotions.
yeah, I got a little surprise.
He's got a surprise for dinner, and I don't know what it is, but I'll let you guys know next week, because I know all you
It
guys care
involves
about it.
setting the oven to 350 degrees and cooking it for 10 minutes.
Oh my god, is it the cinnamon rolls that we bought?
No, but that's actually a fantastic idea.
I'm just kidding, but well, no, it was cute because he was like telling me it was gonna be like mind blowing.
It's not like it's that great.
It's gonna be great.
It's just it's kind of a kitschy neat thing that I'm gonna do.
Whenever you decide to get creative with your cooking, it always turns out really awesome.
It's definitely gonna be getting swifty.
You're gonna shit on the floor? It's like the only line I care about from that song.
Pull down your pants. Shit on the floor. Get swifty.
Slags, if you haven't watched Rick and Morty, that is a show for you, my friend. ESO Muster, probably you too, but not with your kid. Probably with your kid. Who am I kidding?
All the pact officials clearly up to something important. And you just expect me to tell
Did you
you
always
what
get
that
milk
is?
when you whined for it as a
You
baby?
always get milk when
Your
you
accents
whine
are
for it
great.
As a baby. Be off. I need to find one of my gods.
Are you missing a guard?
You're going to stick your
Did I what?
nose into this no
Oh.
say, aren't you? Fine. Thod decided to have a
I
drink
warned
with the
people
prince's
last
entourage
or
last
on
night.
Monday. This is going to be
Haven't seen
a
him
story-driven show.
Probably passed
A
out
goofball
somewhere,
Dervin show.
but I can't be
This guy's
too
bald as hell.
careful right now.
Valid. Hey. So am I right now.
I just want this all
My
to be
skeleton
over.
doesn't have any hair.
We're
Fair
not
enough.
used to dealing with so many
I never
different
really
groups
paid
all in one
attention to
place.
how bald I am as a skeleton,
All right.
to be honest.
Fine thought, and I might let some information slip. We'll
All
leave it
right,
at
we need to
that.
go find Thawd. You thought to be kidding me. I know it was bad. I know. The wine's starting to kick in a little bit.
That was me like 3 sips of beer in because I'm a lightweight, so I probably sound all stupid on this episode. And if you sound frustrated when I listen to it again, I'll be all embarrassed.
How dare you have fun on the show?
Seriously, it's the least fun show ever.
All right, so
I have to say, a coworker who is also into the Elder Scrolls series. I think you listened to our first episode, but anyway, Drew. Oh, it's been just cold enough.
yes,
The last couple of days, not so much.
not so much today. It was what 87 today.
Yeah, it was
Not too
pretty
bad,
hot.
but not
That's the
cold.
second
Not
round.
hoodie cold.
Fucking hot out here. No, not hoodie cold, and it's not really cold. It's like, thank God it's not 100 cool, but it's not hoodie cold. But a couple days ago, it was rainy a little bit, and Drew was wearing his Do's and Tamriel official hoodie.
Oh yeah, Michael was.
Yeah.
Tell
Shout out
about
to
that.
Michael. What?
Tell about that. That'll kill some time.
That's what I was gonna tell about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's why I was saying our coworker and.
I
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't
I-
hear that part. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I was gonna say there's plenty of stuff I could say about coworkers, but I'm just kidding. This guy needs to put a shirt on. It's weirding me out. So anyway,
Did you talk to her for the quest?
I did.
Okay, good.
He IM'd me because we have a work messenger. It's apparently super warm in the UK as well.
I'm sorry,
and yes,
just one
like
second. There's Naryu.
Oh, whatever may I assist you with? Perhaps you need your pillow fluffed, or maybe you
Yep.
need me
Well,
to
I do know you from Deshaun Naryu. I recognize that name, and I was like, isn't that the assassin chick from Deshaun? Sure
Don't
enough.
say a word.
sure enough.
Oh,
she's
so don't
drinking
say a
with
word.
the
No
wolves.
one. I was gonna say she's dressed all proper. She's usually an assassin. She says right there, "Don't say a word. No one must know who or what I am."
Oh,
Ah, that's you know, I love when you see things like that in the game that reference other parts of the game. You know, that's I've said it before, and I'm sorry to be a broken record about it, but I will continue to say that's one of my favorite parts about doing this show is following the story to where I can recognize a random NPC like 3 zones later and be like, oh, that's Naryu, look at her. And then I even recognize her outfit looks a little odd because she's an assassin, and sure enough, she's in disguise.
My favorite part is living vicariously through Mike, where it's 47 degrees Fahrenheit with gold and orange leafed trees.
Yeah, but you gotta live in New York, though.
You know what, though? That part of New York is so pretty.
It really is, especially this time of year. Follow me.
I'm coming. Yeah, I mean, when I went up there, I think it was June, so it was not fall weather, but just driving between Rochester and Ontario was like probably the prettiest drive I've ever been on.
Oh, I found the drunk
guy. It was really pretty. Except, oh, you know what? No, we have the Pacific Coast Highway, so never mind.
Oh, Highway 1.
Yeah, Highway 1.
Oh, it's
sorry,
gorgeous.
Mike, but no, that, I mean, it is absolutely beautiful up there.
Whatever you say.
Naryu. I'm so glad
Should
I
we
saw
let him
her on the
sleep
way
it
to
off?
find this guy.
Or take his uniform.
She totally got him drunk.
Which should we do?
Want to sleep. Perfectly good dream.
Remove his uniform.
You want to take his uniform and write balls on his forehead?
You know what? Slag's here. We have to remove his uniform.
Yeah. For you, Slags. Poor guy. I would write balls on his face if I could, but
This is hilarious.
I'm just going to use this guy and, hey, are you jealous, Drew?
Oh, what the hell? You know what? Fuck you. I'll teabag the guy.
I think we just had a threesome, Drew.
An Elder Scrolls 3. A dewsome. It was a dewsome.
A dewsome. There you go, Slags. Slags
That's
has
hilarious.
Slags has enjoyment for weeks. Anyway, so at work, your hoodie.
Oh, yeah, I was wearing my hoodie at work finally. Follow me.
Separate thought, by the way, just in case anyone does listen.
Go under the bridge and across the water and you'll find me.
Coming. I see your crown now. Michael knows about the show and I think has a friend who joined your guild, and he he saw Drew's hoodie. I wasn't wearing it that day, but he saw Drew's. He goes, "Do you guys have your own hoodies?" And I kind of explained. I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, a couple of other people do too," which is kind of crazy. Still,
Yeah,
I don't know what.
like,
That's still really strange.
It's amazing that people have bought T-shirts and hoodies.
What's wrong with
and
you guys?
stuff.
Like, I appreciate it. It's
If
just
you're
odd.
still looking for Thud,
But
I
then,
wouldn't worry. He and the commander headed
then
for
he
barracks.
said that is the
Thud's getting an
nerdiest
earful, I'm
thing
sure.
I have ever heard, but in a good way. Like, he was very not
I'm sure it
being
was
a
one of
jerk
the
about
other
it. It was funny.
There are a lot of us, and we're known
And
to
Slag
relax with a
says,
bottle of mead or two when we're off duty.
Slag
And never to
says,
excess. So really,
apparently
I
he's
wouldn't
not gay,
worry
so he
about
doesn't want to be teabagged by Drew, but I honestly think that's probably a thing he does want.
Unlike the
And
commander,
also,
I slept last night.
he has Manchester, not Rochester, and he said, wow, you guys call me a perv. Hey, Slags, it just happened, okay? It just kind of happened. And Mike, I was in Rochester in like 2006. So this wasn't only pre-dues in Tamriel, this was pre-dues. So I'm sorry, I was there for training at one of the 2 companies.
I've never been on the East Coast north of Melbourne, Florida, so which is very far south.
Yeah, I've been to Florida twice. I've been to Orlando and Miami, so I don't even know about the rest of Florida where people actually live. And then, yeah, Rochester is neat.
Follow me.
Y'all had a good Indian restaurant downtown. I remember that. I think it was called India House, which there's a local India House. So that's I'm coming. It was taking a sec when I alt tabbed. Calm down. Like literally, you just said that. I was telling.
I know. I just wanted to be. I wanted.
And I'm talking about Indian food here. Anyway, if India House is still in downtown Rochester, which was, by the way, quite possibly the most empty-ass downtown I've ever been to in my life. Like, there was nothing there. And I live in Sacramento, my friend. But, yeah, that food was really good. Okay, I can't get an E on this guy here, but I have
because
quest
there's
marker.
dialogue going on. There it goes.
Oh,
Now we
okay.
can talk to
Thank
him.
you. Now I can. I see.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. I couldn't hear the dialogue. Thanks. Shout out to my brother again.
So I hope you don't
Bring
plan
back
on
my
trying to
headphones
get
on
this
Monday. He bought the same exact set.
Oh, did he?
My brother? Yeah.
We were supposed to get that today.
Oh god, no, he bought the same set as my headphones with the mic. The shitty ones.
Yeah.
Whatever, the Logitech, whatever. And yeah, no, my... God, I hate you. So my, our actual headphones that we ordered from Monoprice didn't arrive because for some reason they made it 21 and up for our headphones, and so nobody was home to sign for it who was over 21 or at all. They didn't bring it to the office.
I was sitting there, I was like,
not
what
wine?
what wine or something? What
Well-
is it 21? It was goddamn headphones, $20 headphones.
And
that-
I've been signing for a lot of wine-related 21 and up packages for something for Drew for Christmas, which the lady from the office accidentally spilled the beans, so he knows that much. And so he was like, "Is this something I wasn't supposed to see?" When he saw the door tag, I'm like, "No, I have no idea this time. Like, I really didn't." And then we realized it was our Monoprice headphones.
Yeah. They got a deal going on though. Nice headphones.
Oh yeah, if that
Like
sale's
18
still going
bucks.
on, they have a lot of
I
audio.
think so, yeah.
And cords
Yeah, I had
on
directed
sale.
you to the tweaked
out.
audio or whatever, but they only have earbuds, and I know you don't like earbuds. So.
I don't like
Except for they do
earbuds.
have the one over the ear headphones, but they're pretty they're like $90 or something.
What I love about those Monoprice ones, and I can't vouch for the other models that they have, but
Oh, we gotta follow this guy. Sorry.
it's okay. Which don't have as good of reviews as the other ones, but the cheap ones, they're like $24 not on sale. They were like $18 on sale. They're fantastic for the price. I mean, they're the cheapest headphones
Hide here.
I've ever had.
I
forget how
don't
to-
think you need to literally crouch, but I am just for fun.
Okay. And yeah, no, the quality is really good. They are the sound is good. I have had like, I think my old pair was like $150, and the Monoprice ones have lasted twice as long with better sound quality. And you know, I know sometimes you're paying for like a brand or something, and but no, with these, I mean, they're uglier than hell. And
Mike is saying catered at work, love Indian food. When I lived in England, Indian restaurants are like Chinese restaurants. Every street has one. And I wanted to say that I love chicken tikka masala, and I love gulab jamun, and I love the mango lassi as well. Those are my
okay,
favorite
Mike, can you
Indian
vouch for the fact that white dudes love chicken tikka masala?
It's
butter
very,
chicken,
it's the whitest Indian
gulab
food,
jamun,
yes.
because basically like donut holes on crack.
Oh, we were supposed to follow him.
And,
Crap, where did
how
he go?
How come both of you get to be in England and I'm stuck in Sacramento? I mean,
Shit, where's the quest marker? I don't know where he went.
I'm sorry.
I didn't realize we were supposed to follow him. It said to hide there for a second, and
Way
then
to go, we suck.
oh, we were supposed to hide, and then that guy appeared, and then now we're supposed to we failed.
We failed.
Okay, it'll
Let's
start again. Let's
hide here.
try this again. Oh, I see him there. You see the little the chevron with the little
Duzins.
diamond under it.
Yeah, Duzin suck real.
Okay, so we got to follow him, but we got to
Suck it.
stay like far enough away that he doesn't see
Yeah.
us.
Okay. I'm gonna stay behind you.
That's a safe bet.
Yeah, because if you fuck it up, then it'll be you.
Yeah, exactly.
And normally it's me, so I don't want to be that guy again. Hey, Do, can we go move to London one day? That sounds like a neat place.
Can we move to London one day? Get back. I think he saw us.
Can we?
He's running now. Let's follow him.
I just think it seems like a neat place. It's rainy and foggy.
We can't move there for a day. No, but we can visit there for a day.
No, why can't we move one day, not for a day?
You said
Like
I
maybe
thought you
we
said
can
for
get
one
maybe
day.
Slags can marry us and get us visas.
I thought I was being followed.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Smart.
and we can mooch off of him and stay with him.
Yeah, Slugs. I mean, he's got an epic beard right now, I hear, so he can just hide us in there. I just want to live somewhere where it's cold and foggy and grim and depressing all the time, and
We'll be the birds
I love
inside
California.
Slag's nappy beard.
his nappy beard nest.
As long as no
I don't want to know what else is in that beard.
Okay, so we need to go search Marla's house. I didn't hear any of that dialogue, so I'm not 100% what's going on. I just know that we followed that guy.
I
so.
didn't either. Thanks, Nick. Shout out.
It's just kind of a side quest, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's a side quest. I don't know.
Yeah, I like Indian food also because I'm Indian. So
Slag's
I grew
racist
up
against
with other
Cockneys.
stuff. What?
Slag's racist against Cockneys.
Oh, Slags. I told you Cockneys the other day, and you're like, "What's that? I don't know what that is."
What? No, that never happened.
Yeah, I was
That
talking
happened like
about-
2 years ago, but not
No,
the other day.
like 2 days ago, I said something about shavs, and I said something about Cockneys, and you got all weird about it.
I probably was not paying attention
I
because
think
I
that's
don't
what it
remember
was.
this at all. Here are the empty bottles that contain Dalen's potion. I recommend getting them out of town now that the elixir has been circulated. The quality of alchemical loot you can find in a Daedric ruin is just amazing. Illusion magic and poison, both in the same trove. We've been telling everyone that it's an ancient Argonian custom using an ancient Argonian wine. Even the Argonians, who admit were initially suspicious, eventually took part. Everyone wants a reason to drink, right? By the 8, by the 9, thank you very much, one of the Nords drank 8 bottles of it before stumbling off toward the river, probably drowned himself. That must have been the guy that we saw passed out by the river that we took his clothes, hilariously. The elixirs are working. People will be confused if they start seeing double, though. We need to get rid of any evidence, you know what I mean. So, somebody is poisoning people.
Don't concern you, don't you? You can join the rest of the
Slag
boys in
says
here.
shavs are the scum of Britain. Slags also said London sucks because it's full of Cockneys. I said Sacramento is full of Sacramentans, so let's just put that out there. And then I think Mike was trying to say lamb, but he said live. Vindaloo, I think he said, and yeah, my dad is. No, it's not an aubergine in the U.S. I know it's an aubergine everywhere else. Here, it's an eggplant. Slags, you're a damn eggplant.
Really?
Yeah, it's called an aubergine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, and aubergine is also a name for that pretty purple eggplant color. And here we call it just eggplant.
Interesting. I thought we had eggplant in the fridge still, which I thought we left out at the Blue Apron, but it turned out to just be a package of sausages. I swear to, there was only one sausage left. There was only one sausage left, and the back of the package is black, and I thought it was like that dark purple.
That would be the saddest eggplant. Although the
Because it
Blue
was in a
Apron
Ziploc,
eggplant
and I was
really
like,
small.
what is this eggplant doing in this Ziploc?
That's well, the Blue Apron eggplant was really
I'm
small.
afraid
It
you
was
just
Japanese
missed the
eggplant. It was super tiny.
Again.
My dad
Hurry.
said
He always
that
seems
he'll
to
show me
run
how to
when
make the
everyone
eggplant
else
dip
around
tomorrow,
here just
and we'll
suffers.
make it together. And then so I'm gonna buy an
Then
extra one
with
so we can have
Yagi
more
and the
dip when we get
soldiers?
home. When I dip, you dip, we dip.
So it looks like the guy that we talked with is actually an imposter, and so his body is in Marla's house. That's where we just found his body, along with Marla, who we killed. So
What? All of this in Marla's house?
yeah, I'm sure it sounds strange, but I'm telling you the truth.
Understand how strange this sounds. You're telling me that the commander I was just speaking to is actually dead? And there are others? Including 2 dead Marlas?
2 dead Marlas, you got it. Fildgor's spies, that's who they are.
After that story, I think I might be the one who needs a drink. Well, thanks for the information. I'll make sure to look into these accusations as soon as I can. But you're not going to give up on this, are you? Listen, let's say I believe you. Let's say there are Stormfist agents impersonating people in Fort Armel. Even if all of this is true, we can't start a panic. The leaders of the pact are here for kind's sake.
So you just want me to let people die?
No, I didn't say that. I just don't want you running around crying murder, especially with the pact delegations here. Think of how fragile our alliance already is. You should speak to Lord Verloc. Tell him what you told me.
What will talking to Lord Verloc accomplish?
He's
Game
the
is a damn
Dark
soap
Advisor.
opera.
He has his hand in everything that happens around
This is
here.
like Game of Thrones.
Tell him what you told me. Leave nothing out.
Where's the
Verloc
dwarf?
What you say is true, and by kind, I hope it isn't. He'll know what to do.
I
without
knew it. It
losing
was the
him.
Lannisters.
You'll probably find Lord Verloc in the inn. Like most Nords, he enjoys his mead. And I understand that nobles can get particularly thirsty when the king is in town.
You don't believe me, do you?
You have to look at this from my point of view. A stranger
I
walks
guess we
into
are a
town
stranger.
and makes outlandish claims about spies and imposters and murders.
Yeah,
I
shut
like
up.
how you're
Check
talking
Marla's
to
house.
Back.
You certainly are insistent. I'll grant you that much. Look,
Yeah, all right. She's
I'll
gonna
check
check
the
the house,
house
and
as
we'll go
soon as
talk
I
to
can.
Lord Verloc.
in the meantime,
And if this quest
go
goes on
talk
much
to
longer,
Lord
we'll just
Verloc.
cut it off halfway through.
I'm hungry now that we've talked about all that food.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you my
your
special dinner.
special mind-blowing dinner.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
soon
and then
as this is
tomorrow we're
done,
getting
so-
lamb curry and
Yes.
that my dad's making.
Speaking
and
of
I'm
Indian
pretty
food.
excited. Yeah, I am excited, and obviously aubergine dip.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um.
Okay, so here's Lord Burlop.
So, was the hunt successful? Did you find out what nefariousness...
I'm thinking we go to Slough House Indu and get some good eggplant and maybe some other good veggies while we're there.
Oh yeah.
Can we get a pumpkin?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want one, and we can't carve it because I'm allergic to the pulp.
Oh yeah. I feel like
Oh,
I didn't know
You can
that.
no, you can carve it because I can eat pumpkin. I can eat the seeds as long as it's really well cleaned out.
This can't be.
If you clean it, we can carve it. I just can't clean the inside.
Yeah, that's fine. When did you want to do this?
Oh, we have to go get my dad eggplant. We can just go to Slough House Inn on the way.
We can. It's just a little early. It'll rot before Halloween, but that's fine. We can get another one too.
Doesn't mean that I don't need one, and
Yeah,
that
no,
we
we'll
can
do
get
that.
another
Yeah,
one
that's fine.
because pumpkins.
And it will be in honor of Witches Festival, apparently.
Yeah, and we can make a cat face on it. Ooh, this looks like garlic bread, dude. Oh, it's a potato. It's a baked potato. It looks like piece garlic bread.
Especially with
Come look at this potato.
Prince temper.
Do you think they'll get mad if I steal the potato?
And speak with Thane Harvald.
Now we gotta go to the Nord camp and speak with Thane Harvald.
I'm sure
But dude, look at this potato. It looks like garlic bread.
also
I'm getting there. Hold on.
I know, you're talking to somebody. I'm just
Yeah, I
kidding.
just cut it short.
Sorry.
Where are you at? Oh, and
Looks
you
like
know
piece
what?
garlic bread.
It does.
See, but it's potato.
Yeah, I'm stealing it. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh crap.
I knew that was. That's why I didn't steal it. There's a guy right
I'm
there.
leaving.
Run!
Go no further, milk drink.
He's
All
hammered.
right, I'll pay my fine.
You know, honestly, that guy took that damn baked potato a little seriously, but I get it.
No joke, right?
I get it. No, but
43
like,
septums for a potato.
at the same time, baked potatoes are really good. But you know what? Never mind, because it didn't have sour cream on it, and so
It was not a loaded baked potato.
it had chives. So I'm not really sure how I feel right
Now
now.
I want Wendy's because they have a loaded baked
Their
potato,
baked
and I
potato's
don't
good.
even want the baked potato from there. It just made
You
me
want the
think of Wendy's. I want the
bacon
junior
on it.
bacon cheeseburgers.
Christmas, dude. Christmas Eve.
Yes, fair enough.
Not Christmas
that's
Eve,
our
'cause we'll be out of town.
that's our Christmas tradition. Is sometime during the holidays, sometime in
Usually
December.
very close to Christmas.
Yeah, usually very close to Christmas. We'll take a night out to go to Wendy's, get some Wendy's, and then we park and look at some lights and eat Wendy's as we
We
look at we'll
park
find
in
like
a residential area where there's a house that's well decorated.
yeah, we'll find like a place that's like, you know,
We don't get out of the car.
one of those like, you know, you can Google and find those places that are like
Super lit up
super
houses.
decked out in Christmas decorations and everything.
Before this rift grows any wider.
Packed shatter and fall for all.
Prince and his hot temper.
Yeah, it happened.
decided to hold his own.
It happened the first year we were together. Sometime the week of Christmas, and you were living in your condo, and we just went to go get fast food. And I'm pretty sure, I know you were. I think I had shoes. You were in your slippers or your socks or something. I think you were in your slippers.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you must have been. It was raining outside. And we were just going to go through the drive-thru, and we did. And then we were like, oh, let's go look at lights. But you couldn't get out to walk because it was raining and you were in your slippers. So we just parked and ate our Wendy's. And it's a pretty sweet tradition. It's pretty fun.
It all started with the hilarity of somebody had lights written on the side
my
of their
God.
house, and we were trying to figure out what it said, and what the conclusion we came to, although we did find out what the actual thing was, but
we
thought
were
it said
staring at it for so long trying to figure out what those words in lights said.
we thought it
on this
said
house.
we thought it said Jesus, the Reagan for all.
Yeah, like the president.
like President Reagan.
But
it said
we were like,
Jesus.
"Are-
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just like, is this some weird ass conservative? Like, what's going on? Like, who would put that on their Christmas lights? It was very odd.
Like I can see a conservative
Yeah.
saying that Reagan is the Jesus for all, but you have to be like ultra conservative to think that Jesus is the Reagan for all.
I know, it was really
So
odd.
funny.
And then it was the reason for
Yeah,
all.
it was Jesus the reason for
It was
all.
like saying Jesus is the reason for the season. Personally, I think eggnog is the reason for the season, but you know what?
Right.
That's all right.
Amen.
Every man for himself. But I can't speak to everybody. This tent is really cool, by the way. It's all leathery looking, canvasy. Yeah, so that was fun. So we went last year. We put Christmas music on the
They need to know that we value the
on the radio, and when I said I love peach pie, because of course Mike brought it up, I said I love peach pie.
What does he
You already handled it. He said he did not think I was that kind of woman. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If I'm gonna pop into the chat for once in every few episodes, I'm gonna do something hilarious.
You might as well point it out. Hey,
Council of War
It's
was
the
in
wine.
session.
I'm in a committed relationship with you, though. But an Almalexia's peach is pretty disappointing.
All right, so I remember this quest.
Now Slags is gonna get all weird.
All right, so we got to talk to the Dark Elves and the Argonians, and then somebody else. I think we got to talk to Naryu again.
You want our respect?
This guy looks like he's tripping balls on his hands.
Oh my god, I don't know if you can see on my screen. Look at the heat waves from the fire that I'm standing next to. That's
I
awesome.
have it as well.
That's really cool.
And then my phone vibrated, and it was kind of all strange at once.
Yeah, see, King Yoren's son is kind of like that trust fund douchebag that raised the drug price by 5,000%.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a big-time douchebag, and so he's insulted the Dark Elves and the Argonians, so they're having trouble at this meeting of the Ebonheart Pact leaders, so we're going to try and remedy that.
Let me think.
Nothing comes to mind.
If the apartment doesn't stop sending me 2 emails for every phase of the apartment parking lot thing, I mean, I appreciate it, but like literally I'm getting an email a day.
Yeah, they probably got so many complaints about their crap with all their freaking construction.
They probably got.
It has been a year of nightmarish construction. Just one thing after another.
increased
It's
rent.
like, hey, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that. It's
Oh,
like,
and it's not small construction.
my
It's
God.
full on. Your apartment is under construction completely. Your walls are
Yeah.
ripped. Your landscape is gone.
Hey,
The
you'd
roof
think-
is being redone.
you'd think it'd be like, hey,
Your
here's a free month
patio-
of rent. No.
You cannot use your patio for a month. You have to find a place for your outdoor plants.
We got to go talk to the Argonian camp now.
Our plants lived in my shower for about a month.
Yeah, we only
Most
lost
of them
one
survived.
redwood, though.
We only lost one. By the way, that redwood out there, I don't think it's my height anymore. I'm pretty sure it's your height.
Yeah, no, it's
It's extremely
getting
freaking
there.
tall.
We
Are we done with this shit? I'm
almost.
just kidding. I want to eat them stacks of meat there.
Excuse me, but who are you? And why is King Yoren
Boy, they have a
requesting
really.
any help
Do you
from
see
us?
this?
The prince made it
The
very clear
Argonian's
that he
helmet,
thinks
how it
very
has
little
kind of
of
like
my
that.
big kin and I.
It looks like
Why he
a
even bothered coming here is beyond me.
burlap cover over his mouth. It looks really creepy.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I noticed that, and I was talking to Runs with
The
Quickness,
prince
even
cares
though I don't
nothing
think it was
for
part
us.
of the
He refused to send any help to my kin in
the
Dark Elf
quest. I think this would be a really cool cosplay. The bone on the belt.
Here he hates cats.
See the bone
He gave
I love
shelter
that-
to my people
yeah.
when they fled
and the
from
scales, but the
Uh-huh.
scales are the armor.
I love that the
doesn't change
the
the
Argonians
current
hate
situation.
Khajiits because cats eat
Prince turned
lizards.
Scar to acquire liquor.
Hey, Ernie only eats non-food items.
To help Dark
You know what?
but not to reclaim
We
our
this is a perfect place. It's mid quest, but it's a
If you
perfect
remove
spot,
the
like a
head of the
checkpoint,
large
if you
scroll we
will.
call
Yeah,
Death and
there's a
Disease,
nice
So
fire here.
essentially, what we need to do is
I will
get
consider
the
returning to
Argonians and the
Renskar's
Dark
meeting.
Elves to agree to return to the meeting after being insulted by King Yoren's son. And so that's where we're going to pick up next week. Is we're going to help the Dark Elves and the Argonians in order to gain their trust, so that they will return to the meeting of the Ebonheart Pact. And so that looks like a good place to stop here and go ahead and wrap things up. So
Slags, where the fuck is my outro? First of all,
do
Slags, where's my outro? That's part of my final thoughts. Kajoots are cute.
do.
What
are your final thoughts?
Oh my god! Oh, I forgot you didn't ask first. I'm sorry. My final thoughts are Slags, where's my outro, my friend? It's really not his fault. He's just gonna get an F on his homework. Mike says Bosmerite, everyone. Thank you, Slags. Oh, he sent it. I feel bad for teasing him because there it is. Thanks, Stu. I haven't called you Stu today. First thing. Hi, Ramph. One of my final thoughts is I didn't have a lot of chance to talk to you about it either, but I just think everybody needs to know this. I don't care if it only affects like 5 people. I appreciate Ramph's initiative in before the place even opens, because they haven't gotten all their
yeah.
permits yet. Making a reservation for 12 of us for the new what the hell is it called? Why am
Save
I
Point Tavern.
You know why I wanted to say Coin Op, but I know it's not Coin Op, it's Save Point, but Coin Op's another new one in the area. Can we go there when we have money?
Yeah.
But anyway, so we can hang out with Ray and Tim and Ramph and anyone in the area. So Mike, fly yourself
Yes.
California
Come on,
And,
people, get to Sacramento.
Well, I'll go to Save Point Tavern, and Drew and I will sit in the corner being socially awkward thinking about cats. And, nah, he's friendly. He gets a couple of beers in him. He starts dancing. It's great.
What?
You start dancing into Bean Dip, my friend.
I would rather not think about
I know, but I would.
that
I won't,
entire
I won't go into more
situation.
detail, but it was cute. It was cute. And
And I broke a sandal.
oh, that's right. You did.
Sometimes
break a
you just
sandal.
gotta break a sandal.
Sometimes you gotta break a sandal and drop a standard. So anyway, yeah, no, you loosen up quite cutely when you drink. And Slags will be there in spirit. Slags, I will get your ass on our phones and Skype you or something. And Grim Jogo, when he gets off the toilet, which is Slag's fault for coming up with that. I'm sure you'll be there in spirit too. Anyways, final thoughts. Fun episode. Didn't really have any point. That was probably mostly me. And sorry that you all don't have Indian families like me, so you can't get lamb curry and whenever you feel like it. That's a bummer. But, you know, you can go pay for it, I guess, and it'll be decent. Anyway, fun area, still nice. I can see you drinking wine earlier in the stream. Like you really chugged the last of that glass. You need it when you're around me. Excited for Orsinium. Did I say that right? See, this is
Yes,
how
you
much I
did.
suck.
But technically, Orsinium is the main city in the overall Hrothgar that will be released.
Yeah, that. I think I'm just excited to see what they do. I need to go check out the GIFs because, to be honest, when I say excited, I haven't even seen that much. But I've heard a lot of positivity regarding it, which I like, especially considering everybody, their mother, and us all bitch about every single thing that happens with this game. So there's been a lot of positivity, so I feel like it's going to be really good.
It's been a year since Craglorn came out, so it's very much so due for a new area to explore. Damn it, Slag said Asinium.
Almalexia's Asinium. Ducinium. That's harder to type than I thought it would be. Anyways, hopefully we can don our Dews and Tamriel hoodies when the weather warms up, but unfortunately
Cools down.
or cools down when we need to warm up. Unfortunately, we do not live where Mike lives. It's not that lovely yet, but you know, we'll have about a week of that.
Hey, Mike.
A lot.
Hey, Mike. Since it's so
Mike.
cold over there,
Yeah.
buy
Mike.
yourself a Dews and Tamriel hoodie.
Yeah, Mike. You know what? Honestly, Mike made us that oil painting. I feel like we owe Mike a
know, right?
Tamriel hoodie. Now that I think about it.
If we get some extra cash sometime soon, we got some big plans coming up. So, but maybe after the first of the year.
Between the Christmas at the cabin, and then I don't know what's going on for our birthdays. I know we're going out of town toward the coast.
Yeah, we're just gonna
where
go on a random drive.
It is the one place, as I said, that is prettier than, I'm sorry, but upstate New York.
Yeah.
But honestly, they're both pretty close.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we're going to the coast, and no, my final thoughts are all over the place, like this episode. And yeah, I know as soon as you say something, I'm gonna remember a bunch of shit. But anyway, this has been fun. Hey, you know what? And for the first time in the last couple of weeks, congratulations, us. We made it on a Friday.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
Hey, how
Glad
about
you guys
that?
were here. And what are your final thoughts, Lovey D?
My final thoughts. I'm very excited for Hrothgar and Orsinium. I'm very much so looking forward to that. I love the orcs. You know, I love the Argonians. Khajiits are cats, and I love them too. I love the Bosmer for their crude humor and their cannibalism and everything. They're kind of a funny race. But I do also love the orcs. I know that's like 4 of the 9 races that I love, but I do love the orcs, and I actually, you know, being that I'm leveling up an orc, and you know that's going to be like my second max level, it looks like. That's really cool that I'll be able to experience some of the orc culture, if you will. So that'll be really cool. I'm really looking forward to the Witches Festival items in the Crown Store. I still am an ESO Plus subscriber, so I did not use my 2,500 crowns on Imperial City. So hopefully I will have enough crowns to buy some of the Witches Festival stuff. One of the things they have is the zombie horse. That I probably will not be able to get because
Zombie
usually
cat.
those really cool mounts are like, you know, 2,500 crowns or whatever, 3,000 crowns. So I probably won't get that. I don't mind because I have my Guar, I have my Cinch, and I have my horse. That's enough for me.
You're gorse.
So I'm really looking forward to all
Party
of that.
up.
And
I'm sorry, I had one more thing. Just now I got up and picked up Sissy, and she made it to the stream, so that's why Slug said real life Khajiit. And I realized this is exactly what I told Ramph on Twitter. It's gonna be the one damn time that I get up and risk my ass being flashed in the game, and so that's why, or in the stream, and so that's why I have jeans on, and it all worked out, and now nobody saw my underwear. And okay, that's all.
that's part of my final thoughts. I loved your haiku. That was awesome.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
and I did want to say, I
I'm
noticed
flattered.
on our Spreadshirt store that I still have not put on T-shirts with just the Dues and Tamriel logo, and I think I'd mentioned a few episodes back that the price is based on, there's like an initial base price for the product, and then if you add a graphic, then it increases the price a little bit, and then if you add another graphic, it adds a little bit more to the price. And so the only shirts on there right now have both the logo on the front, and then sometimes you just got to drop a standard on the back, and so it makes it a little bit pricier. So if anybody wants to I hate to say this and then forget and then not actually put it on there, but I'm gonna try to.
Oh, if you want it, email us as well.
Well, yeah,
if we
of
do
course.
forget,
You
like,
can always email us.
we
with
will not
an
be offended if we said we are going to do a thing and then, like, you remind us, because honestly, we have the shittiest memories.
Yeah, absolutely, but I would like to just put T-shirts with just the Dues and Tamriel logo, so that'll make it a few dollars cheaper if anybody wants to save a couple of bucks, you know, and just get the basic T-shirt with just the logo on the front. So I'm gonna add that. I thought I already had it on there, but when I checked earlier, it wasn't on there. So keep an eye out for that if you want to get one.
If you're poor, but you're not that poor.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I tell Slag's joke? Because it's hilarious.
Yeah, go for it.
What do lizards get when they don't look after their teeth? Guargum. That was a really good one. I liked it.
So I think that's it. Thank you everybody for. Oh no! If you would like to find us,
I realized too. So hey, at least we're getting good at this. You were forgetful. Told you.
if you would like to find us, you can find us at our website duesandtamriel.com, or you can email us at duesandtamriel@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter at duesandtamriel, or individually, I am at Scarydrew86.
I am at _burials.
If you'd like to find us in game, add us as a friend or send us a mail. I am at Scarydrew.
You can also send us a female. I am at Scarydoo. Yeah, Mike, I am that kind of woman.
And you can also find us live every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific on youtube.com/duesandtamriel/live. Or you can find us on YouTube, just the recorded videos. youtube.com/duesandtamriel is our channel. Or you could find the audio-only version podcast form on iTunes, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, and TuneIn Radio.
If you forgot the name of the show, it's Dues in Tamriel.
Dues in Tamriel.
Dues in Tamriel.
So thank you everybody for coming tonight. Thank you everybody for joining the stream and participating in the chat. You guys make this worthwhile, and I can't say how much I appreciate you all for being fans of our show. I don't get it. I don't know why, but thank you all.
I'm a fan of you, just not me.
And everybody have a wonderful evening.
Thank you for joining the chat, everyone. Grim Jogo, I hope everything moved along really smoothly. No, I love that they joined the chat. I have to say really fast, my dad was like, why don't you guys come over for dinner tonight instead? And I was like, no, because we got off work early. I'm like, no, we're doing the show. He's like, just do the show tomorrow. I was like, no, like, I know we missed the last couple weeks. We're on time. I'm like, we have people that come in the chat. He's like, just do it on a different day. I'm like, no, people come in the chat.
We have standards set. Now, sometimes you just got to drop a standard, but not always.
Exactly. This week I didn't want to drop a standard. We're going for, I sacrificed curry for you people. Anyways, that was it. Did they pull the plug? Have you seen the mess they left? Could there be a revenge attack? Maybe we kick the plant pots over? Maybe we kick the pot plants over? Am I right, Slags? Am I right? Are y'all 420 friendly over there? Is there any chance we could give that Betty Crocker chicken pie recipe a try? Is it me, or does that girl look like somebody hit her in the face with a lump hammer? Slags, that's rude. Will there ever be a TV show where Ben McKenzie doesn't look tense and frustrated?
Did you know that Neil Patrick Harris used to be Doogie Howser?
Everybody knew that.
I know, I just
Did you
wanted
not
to add
know
that in.
I was just wondering if you didn't know that.
No, it's just sometimes I forget because of his modern day career is so much separated from his Doogie Howser career. I even tweeted recently that, hey, let's all just remember that Neil Patrick Harris used to be Doogie Howser.
It's true.
Yeah.
The rest of us remember. It's okay. Is this tuna and brine or sunflower oil? In the US, it's brine or like olive oil. If I open a shop that sells comfortable science fiction related trousers, could I call it Slacks to the Future? Does anyone else remember that Neil Patrick Harris used to be Doogie Howser? You're welcome, Drew. Well, I always feel like I'm on a long and lonesome highway. What is 207 divided by 89 multiplied by Burt Reynolds?
That is one hell of a mustache is the answer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's infinite mustaches. It's if you take the infinity loop sign, the loop symbol, and you cut it in half lengthwise, you will have a mustache and an upside down mustache.
That is actually brilliant.
I know! I just came up with that
That
just
is
now.
awesome.
Anyway, is it over? Are we done? Because I'm done. I don't have any more brilliance left in me.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Is it off yet? Is stream on?